Welcome to HD Coins 111. Is your old penny worth more than a house? Discover the shocking value of rare pennies. So please watch my video, thanks. Top 1. The 2015 Lincoln D. Penny. A hidden gold mine worth big money. Imagine holding a penny in your hand, one that's so rare, it could make you thousands of dollars. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, that's exactly what the 2015 Lincoln D. Penny from the proof set can do for you. This isn't just any ordinary coin. This is a rare collector's item with a value that could range from $2,600 to a staggering $15,000. So if you've got one of these pennies lying around in your change, keep watching because you might be holding a small fortune. Let's get right into it. You see, the 2015 Lincoln D. Penny is no ordinary penny. While most pennies you come across in circulation are worth just a cent, the 2015 D. Penny, especially one from a proof set, is an entirely different story. There are several key reasons why this penny is in such high demand, and why collectors and numismatists are willing to pay top dollar for it. Now, the first thing you need to understand is the importance of the D mint mark. Mint marks are the letters stamped onto coins to indicate where they were produced. While most Lincoln pennies are stamped with an S for San Francisco, or P for Philadelphia, the 2015 D penny is marked with AD, meaning it was minted in Denver. This simple mint mark makes all the difference when it comes to its value. If you have a 2015 penny with AD mint mark, you're already in a better position than most. But here's the game changer. The 2015 Lincoln D penny we're talking about today is a part of a proof set. Proof sets are special collections of coins that are meticulously crafted for collectors. These coins go through a unique process, including multiple strikes, to give them a perfect mirror-like finish that sets them apart from regular circulation coins. A proof coin is far more valuable because of its pristine condition, and the 2015 Lincoln D penny is no exception. Now, you might be wondering, why all the hype? Why is this penny so highly coveted by collectors? Well, it's the rarity and the limited production that really drives up its value. Proof coins aren't minted in the same quantities as regular circulation coins, which means that not many people have them. The 2015 Lincoln D penny from the proof set was struck in a very limited number, making it a rare find for any collector. As you can imagine, the value of rare coins like this one can skyrocket over time. This is where the real money comes in. The price of a 2015 Lincoln D penny from the proof set, depending on its condition, can range anywhere from $2,600 all the way up to $15,000. Yes, you read that right, $15,000. And it all depends on the quality of the coin and the demand from collectors. Coins in perfect, flawless condition can fetch the highest prices. When a coin is graded with a perfect score, like a PR 70, the highest grade possible for a proof coin, it becomes even more valuable. In fact, a 2015 Lincoln D penny in PR 70 condition could easily be sold for tens of thousands of dollars. It's not just about having a rare coin, it's about having the rarest, most pristine version of it.so. How do you find out if your 2015 Lincoln D penny is worth anything? The first step is to look at its condition. If you've been holding onto a penny for a few years and it's in excellent condition, shiny, flawless, and with no wear and tear, it could be worth a small fortune. But don't just stop there. Have your coin professionally graded by a reputable grading service. They'll assess its quality and give it a grade based on its appearance, which will directly impact its value. Now, if you don't have a 2015 Lincoln D penny yet, you might be wondering how you can get your hands on one. Well, it's not always easy to find a coin like this in your pocket change, but it's certainly possible. Many collectors and enthusiasts actively search for these rare coins, so you might just get lucky. One way to secure one is to check online auction sites or visit coin dealers who specialize in rare and valuable coins. But remember, the condition of the coin will determine how much you'll pay for it, and how much you can sell it for in the future. Let's talk about the market for these rare pennies. Coin collectors are always looking for ways to add valuable pieces to their collections, and the 2015 Lincoln D penny is one of the most sought-after coins in recent years. Whether it's at a coin show, on eBay, or through a private dealer, these pennies are being bought and sold for high prices. As more people catch on to their value, the demand for them only grows, making this coin even more valuable over time. So, what does this mean for you? If you've got a 2015 Lincoln D penny, you could be sitting on a small gold mine. With the potential to sell for thousands of dollars, this coin could easily be one of the most profitable finds you'll ever make. It's one of those hidden treasures that many people overlook, but savvy collectors know exactly what they're looking for. If you haven't checked your change yet, now might be the time to do so. Keep an eye out for any 2015 pennies with a D mint mark, especially if they come from a proof set. If you happen to find one, you could be holding on to something that's worth far more than you think. In conclusion, the 2015 Lincoln D penny from the proof set is one of the most valuable and highly sought-after coins in recent years. With a potential value ranging from $2,600 all the way up to $15,000, this coin is not something you want to overlook. Whether you find it in your pocket change or purchase it from a coin dealer, owning one of these rare pennies could be the best investment you ever make. So, keep your eyes peeled, check your coins, and you just might strike gold with the 2015 Lincoln D penny. Thanks for watching, and remember, rare coins like this one don't just pop up every day, so keep searching, keep collecting, and who knows? You could be the next person to make a small fortune from a single penny. Top 2. The 1980 American Lincoln Penny. A hidden treasure worth big money. What if I told you that a single penny could be worth as much as a brand new car? That's right. Today, we're talking about the 1980 American Lincoln Penny with no mint mark, a coin that could land you a serious fortune. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone who's curious about rare coins, this penny might be sitting in your collection or even in your pocket change right now. And if it is, you're in for a major surprise because it could be worth anywhere from $22,000 to an astonishing $45,000. Stick around to find out exactly why this coin is so valuable, what makes it so rare, and how you can cash in on this hidden gem. Let's take a moment to understand exactly what makes the 1980 Lincoln Penny with no mint mark so special. On the surface, a penny seems like one of the most insignificant coins in circulation, right? We see them all the time, thrown in jars, lost between car seats, or tossed aside in our day-to-day lives. But not all pennies are created equal. The 1980 penny with no mint mark stands out from the crowd and has become one of the most sought-after coins for collectors around the world. Now, when we talk about the mint mark, or lack thereof, it's important to understand what that means in the world of coin collecting. A mint mark is a small letter placed on coins to show where they were minted. Most Lincoln pennies either have a D mint mark for Denver or an S mint mark for San Francisco. However, the 1980 penny with no mint mark is a rare variation because it was minted in Philadelphia, and many of these coins went unnoticed by collectors for decades. It's only recently that this coin has gained attention for its rarity and the significant value it holds. But the value of this 1980 Lincoln penny doesn't stop there. The real key to its worth is that it was part of a special proof set. Proof coins are produced specifically for collectors, and they are struck with higher precision and care than regular circulation coins. These coins are polished and carefully inspected, which gives them a superior finish. Think of it as a special edition of a regular coin. The 1980 penny in the proof set, especially with no mint mark, is a rare find indeed. The rarity and high quality of these proof coins make them incredibly valuable. In fact, some of these 1980 Lincoln pennies, when graded in perfect condition, have sold for astronomical prices. And I'm not just talking about a few $100s here and there. No, these coins are fetching anywhere from $22,000 all the way up to $45,000 in some cases. Imagine holding a penny that could potentially be worth that much. It's not just a coin, it's a major investment. Now, let's dive into what really drives up the price of these coins. As with all rare collectibles, the condition of the coin is paramount. The most valuable 1980 Lincoln pennies are those in mint condition, unblemished, shiny, and flawless. These coins are graded by professional services using a scale from 1 to 70. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. For the 1980 Lincoln penny, coins graded as PR70, the highest grade for proof coins, are the most valuable, and they can sell for up to $45,000. So, if you happen to come across a 1980 penny from a proof set that's in perfect condition, don't just assume it's a regular penny. It could be worth a small fortune. But how do you know if you've got one of these valuable pennies? The first thing you need to do is take a close look at your coin. Make sure it doesn't have any mint marks. If it doesn't, it's likely a Philadelphia minted coin. Next, inspect the condition. A well-preserved coin with no visible wear or damage is your best bet. If your penny looks as if it just came off the minting press, you might just have a high-grade proof coin on your hands. But don't rely on your own judgment. If you believe you found one, get your coin professionally graded. A professional grader can assess its condition and give you an official grade, which will determine its market value. So, how can you get your hands on one of these rare 1980 Lincoln pennies? Well, it's not easy. The market for rare and valuable coins is competitive, and many collectors are actively searching for these elusive pennies. But don't worry, you don't have to rely solely on finding them in your pocket change. There are a few places where you can buy or sell these coins. Auction websites like eBay, numismatic conventions, and coin dealers often feature these rare finds. If you're looking to purchase one, be prepared to pay a premium, as the demand for these pennies is only increasing. But here's the best part. If you happen to own a 1980 Lincoln penny from the proof set, you may already be sitting on a gold mine. When it comes time to sell, you could be looking at a return of $22,000 to $45,000, depending on the coin's condition and grade. That's more than just a lucky find, it's a significant windfall. Let's take a step back and think about how crazy it is that something as small and seemingly insignificant as a penny could be worth so much. That's the magic of coin collecting. It's about finding those rare, high-quality coins that most people overlook and turning them into valuable treasures. It's why coin collectors are always searching through rolls of pennies and coin collections. Because, just like this 1980 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, you never know when you might find something that could change your life. If you're new to coin collecting, this is the kind of treasure hunt that can keep you hooked for years to come. But even if you're not a collector, knowing that a coin as small as a penny could be worth $22,000 to $45,000 should make you take a second look at that change you've got lying around. In conclusion, the 1980 American Lincoln penny with no mint mark from the proof set is one of the most valuable and rare coins to come out of the U.S. Mint in recent history. Its potential worth, ranging from $22,000 to $45,000, makes it a must-have for collectors and investors alike. If you happen to find one, or if you're already sitting on one, you could be in for a major payday. So start looking through your coins. Who knows? The next big discovery might be sitting in your pocket right now. Thanks for watching, and good luck hunting for those hidden treasures. Top 3. The 1983 American Lincoln D penny, worth up to $40,000. Yes, it's possible. What if I told you that the most common coin you see on a daily basis, the simple penny, could actually be worth up to $40,000? Sounds impossible, right? But it's true. Today, we're talking about a rare version of the 1983 American Lincoln penny with the D mint mark, and this coin is not your average penny. In fact, if you have one from a proof set in pristine condition, you could be holding a true treasure that might be worth anywhere from $22,000 to a jaw-dropping $40,000. So, how is this even possible? Why is a 1983 penny worth so much money? Let's break it down, because you're not going to believe what I'm about to tell you. The 1983 Lincoln penny, in general, isn't exactly rare in terms of circulation. It's one of the most common pennies you'll find in your pocket change. However, the real value comes when you look at a specific variation of this coin, the 1983 Lincoln penny with the D mint mark from a proof set. Proof sets are specially crafted collections of coins, made for collectors, that are struck multiple times to give them a flawless, mirror-like finish. These coins are much rarer than those that are circulated, and because of that, they carry a premium price tag. Now, let's talk about the D mint mark. When you see a D on a penny, it means it was minted in Denver. The minting process for coins in Denver has historically produced variations that are sometimes highly sought after by collectors. The 1983 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny is one of those variations that are particularly prized by numismatists, especially when it comes from a proof set. What makes this even more exciting is that these proof pennies were produced in limited quantities, which makes them that much rarer and valuable today. So, why is this coin worth $22,000 to $40,000? The key is in the condition and rarity of the coin. Coins from proof sets are produced with exceptional care, and the ones that have been preserved in near-perfect condition are the ones that fetch the highest prices. If you happen to come across one of these rare 1983 Lincoln pennies with the D-Mint mark and it's in mint, flawless condition, you're looking at a potential payday of tens of thousands of dollars. Let me explain why this makes perfect sense. In the world of coin collecting, it's not just about having a rare coin. It's about having the best quality version of that rare coin. This means that the most valuable 1983 D penny would be one that has been preserved in perfect condition, no scratches, no discoloration, no signs of wear and tear. The coin should look like it was just freshly minted, which is a big deal when it comes to determining value. For those who might not be familiar with coin grading, it's an important aspect of determining a coin's value. Professional graders use a scale from 1 to 70. With 70 being the highest possible grade for a coin. A coin graded at PR 70, the highest grade for proof coins, is considered flawless. And when it comes to the 1983 D penny, a PR 70 coin can easily fetch $40,000 or more in the market. So, how can you know if you've got one of these incredibly valuable 1983 Lincoln D pennies? First, check the mint mark. If you have a penny with a D mint mark, you're off to a good start. Next, take a look at the condition of the coin. Is it shiny, almost mirror-like? Does it have any scratches or signs of wear? If it's in excellent condition with no imperfections, you may have a high-quality proof coin that could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. But don't rely on just your judgment alone. If you think you've found one of these rare pennies, the best thing to do is to have it professionally graded. A professional coin grader will be able to give you an official grade based on the coin's condition, and this will be the determining factor in how much money you could make from selling it. It's crucial to get an expert opinion to know just how much your coin is truly worth. Now, let's talk about where you can find one of these rare pennies. While you might not come across a 1983 D Lincoln penny from a proof set every day, it's not impossible. Coin dealers, online auction sites like eBay, and coin shows are great places to start looking if you want to buy or sell these rare coins. But if you have a 1983 D penny, especially if you've been collecting for years, it might just be sitting in your collection without you even knowing how valuable it really is. The great thing about coin collecting is that it's an exciting treasure hunt. Coins like the 1983 D penny are out there, just waiting to be found. Whether you stumble upon one in your pocket change or you come across one at a coin shop, the thrill of finding a rare, high-value coin like this one is what makes coin collecting so rewarding. To give you an idea of just how much demand there is for these coins, let's talk about the market. In the world of rare coin collecting, demand often drives the price. As more collectors and investors realize the value of these rare pennies, the price continues to rise. The 1983 D penny from a proof set is highly sought after by collectors who are looking for that perfect, flawless coin to add to their collection. And as more people realize just how much these pennies can be worth, the market for them keeps growing. In conclusion, the 1983 Lincoln D penny from a proof set is one of the most valuable coins you could come across. With the potential to be worth anywhere from $22,000 to $40,000, this penny is a hidden treasure that's just waiting to be discovered. If you're a coin collector or you've got a collection of pennies you've been holding onto for years, now might be the time to take a closer look at that 1983 D penny. It could very well be worth a small fortune. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, there's gold in those pennies. Keep hunting, keep collecting, and you might just find a rare gem that will change your financial future. Top 4. The 1989 American Lincoln penny. Is this penny worth up to $38,000? Yes, it could be, Imagine finding a penny that's been sitting in your drawer for years and realizing it's actually worth $38,000. Sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? Well, brace yourself because today we're going to talk about a hidden gem in the world of coin collecting, the 1989 American Lincoln penny with a mint mark. This rare coin, particularly one from a proof set, could be worth anywhere from $22,000 to $38,000 depending on its condition and rarity. Let's dive into exactly why this penny is so valuable, why it's turning heads in the coin world, and how you can cash in on this golden opportunity. At first glance, the 1989 Lincoln penny may seem like just another coin you see in your pocket change. In fact, this penny was minted for circulation just like the thousands of other pennies that flood the streets each year. However, not all pennies are created equal. There's one specific version of the 1989 Lincoln penny that's highly sought after by collectors, and that's the penny with a mint mark from a proof set. If you're new to coin collecting, you might be wondering, what's so special about a proof set? Great question. Proof sets are special collections of coins that are meticulously crafted for collectors. Unlike regular coins that are produced for everyday circulation, proof coins are struck multiple times using special dies and undergo extra polishing to ensure a mirror-like finish and sharp details. These coins are made with a level of care and precision that sets them apart from the rest, and that's why they are so highly valued in the coin collecting community. Now, when we talk about the 1989 Lincoln penny with a mint mark, we're referring to the pennies that were produced at the Denver Mint, marked with the letter D, or the San Francisco Mint, marked with an S. These mint marks play an essential role in determining a coin's rarity and value. Specifically, the 1989 penny with a mint mark from a proof set has become one of the most sought-after coins in recent years because of its rarity and near-perfect condition. The 1989 penny, produced in a proof set, is a coin that was only made in limited quantities for collectors, meaning it's much rarer than the regular circulation pennies. The mint mark helps to identify which mint produced the coin, and this particular penny, especially those with the S mint mark, has become a star in the coin community. If you have one of these coins, you could be holding on to a rare piece of American history, one that could fetch you a serious profit if you choose to sell it. But what really makes this coin so valuable? The answer lies in the condition of the coin. Coins that are part of proof sets are produced with far more care than regular circulation coins. They're struck multiple times to ensure perfection and are made with specialized dies that give them a mirror-like finish. The coins are also carefully inspected and polished, making them much more desirable to collectors who seek flawless pieces to add to their collections. To put it simply, the 1989 Lincoln penny with a mint mark from a proof set can be worth a lot more than the face value of a penny. It can fetch $22,000 or more if it's in the right condition. A coin that's been preserved in perfect, pristine condition is especially valuable. Professional coin graders use a scale from 1 to 70 to determine the quality of a coin, with 70 being the highest possible grade. A PR70 coin, meaning it's flawless, could sell for $38,000 or even more, depending on demand and the specific market at the time of sale. Now, how can you figure out if you have a 1989 Lincoln penny from a proof set that's worth all this money? The first thing to check is the mint mark. If the penny has an S or D mint mark, it's a good indication that you might be holding a rare coin. Next, examine the condition of the coin. Does it look shiny, with no wear or scratches? Is it in near-perfect condition? If so, you might be sitting on a valuable piece. But to be absolutely certain, it's important to get your coin professionally graded. Professional graders will assess the quality of the coin and give it a grade, which will directly affect its market value. A PR70 coin, with a perfect grade, will be the most valuable. The great thing about rare coins is that their value doesn't just remain stagnant, it can increase over time. As more collectors seek to add valuable and rare coins to their collections, the demand for coins like the 1989 Lincoln penny with a mint mark continues to rise. This means that the value of your coin could continue to increase in the coming years, making it even more profitable if you choose to sell it later on. Now, let's talk about where you can find one of these rare 1989 pennies. While it's not common to come across a penny worth tens of thousands of dollars in your pocket change, there are still opportunities to acquire one. Coin dealers, online auction platforms like eBay, and even coin shows are all great places to find these rare coins. But if you've already got a collection, take the time to inspect your pennies. You might just discover that you're sitting on a hidden fortune. You never know when that perfect penny could turn up in your collection. If you're wondering just how high the market can go for these rare coins, it's important to consider the collector's market. As interest in rare coins continues to grow, the prices for these collectibles have the potential to keep climbing. So, if you're looking to sell, you could be in for a substantial payout, especially if your coin is in perfect condition and has been professionally graded. To wrap things up, the 1989 Lincoln penny with a mint mark from a proof set is one of the most valuable and sought-after coins in today's market. With the potential to be worth $22,000 to $38,000, this rare penny is more than just pocket change. It's a potential investment that could pay off big. If you have one of these pennies, or if you come across one in the future, you could be holding on to a treasure that can transform your financial future. Thanks for watching, and remember, when it comes to rare coins, you never know when you might strike gold. Keep looking, keep collecting, and you might just find your way to $38,000 with a single penny. Top 5. The 1993 American Lincoln penny. Could this penny be worth $25,000? You won't believe it. What if I told you that a single penny, one that's almost 30 years old, could be worth $22,000 to $25,000? Yes, you read that right. The 1993 American Lincoln penny, specifically from a proof set and featuring a mint mark, has become one of the most valuable and sought-after coins in the world of coin collecting. Stick around because what I'm about to reveal might just change the way you look at your pocket change forever. Let's face it, pennies often get overlooked. They're small, seemingly insignificant, and we toss them into jars or leave them lying around. But not all pennies are created equal. The 1993 Lincoln penny with a mint mark, especially when it comes from a proof set, is a rare exception. If you happen to have one of these coins, you could be sitting on a gold mine. Let me explain why this specific penny is so valuable and how it can fetch an impressive price at auction. In 1993, the United States Mint produced a standard series of Lincoln pennies that were circulated. But what many people don't realize is that a limited number of proof sets were also created for collectors. These proof sets included coins that were carefully struck multiple times to ensure perfection. The result? Coins that have a brilliant, mirror-like finish and high-quality details. These proof coins are what make the 1993 Lincoln penny such a hot commodity. If you have one from a proof set, you're holding on to something far more valuable than the pennies you find in your change. Now, let's talk about the mint mark. The mint mark on a coin indicates where it was produced. Most of the 1993 Lincoln pennies were minted in Denver, marked with AD, or in Philadelphia, no mint mark. However, the real value comes from coins that were part of a proof set, which were struck at the San Francisco Mint and carry an S mint mark. These proof coins are rarer and have a higher demand in the collector's market, making them much more valuable. So, why is this 1993 penny worth anywhere from $22,000 to $25,000? The simple answer is rarity and condition. When you're dealing with rare coins, it's all about how many of them are out there and how well preserved they are. Proof sets, like the 1993 Lincoln penny, are produced in limited numbers, which makes them rare. On top of that, proof coins are struck with higher precision and care, giving them superior finishes and quality compared to regular circulation coins. As a result, these 1993 pennies are much more valuable. But it doesn't stop there. The condition of the coin plays a critical role in determining its value. Coins from proof sets are meant to be flawless, so a well-preserved 1993 Lincoln penny in perfect condition could be worth far more than a typical penny. Professional coin graders assess coins on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being the highest possible grade. A PR70 coin, flawless, without a single imperfection, can fetch up to $25,000 in today's market. If you think you might have one of these valuable coins, the first thing to do is check the mint mark. If it's an S, you could be onto something special. Next, inspect the coin for any signs of wear, scratches, or imperfections. Proof coins are usually in pristine condition, so if your 1993 Lincoln penny is shiny with no visible flaws, you may have found a hidden treasure. However, just because you think you have a rare penny doesn't mean it's guaranteed to be worth thousands of dollars. The best way to get an accurate value for your coin is to have it professionally graded. A professional grading service will evaluate your coin and assign it a grade based on its condition. Once your coin is graded, you'll know exactly how much it's worth and whether it's worth selling. If your coin has received the highest grade of PR 70, then congratulations, you could be sitting on a coin worth up to $25,000. But don't think that just because you have a 1993 Lincoln penny, you can easily find one that's worth tens of thousands of dollars. The market for rare coins is competitive, and only a small percentage of these coins actually make it to high-grade condition. That's why it's so important to carefully inspect your coins and ensure they're in the best possible shape before considering selling them. Whether you find one at a coin shop, inherit one from a family member, or simply discover one in your pocket change, the 1993's mint mark proof penny could be the key to unlocking a massive payday. If you want to buy or sell one of these rare pennies, there are a few places you can check. Auction websites like eBay, specialized coin dealers, and coin shows are excellent places to find and sell rare coins. These venues are filled with passionate collectors looking for the next big find, and if you're lucky enough to find a 1993 Lincoln penny from a proof set, you could sell it to the highest bidder for a substantial amount of money. The incredible thing about coin collecting is that it's a never-ending treasure hunt. The value of rare coins continues to climb as more collectors get involved, and coins like the 1993 Lincoln penny are becoming even more desirable. This is a coin that is likely to continue appreciating in value as time goes on, which makes it an excellent investment for anyone looking to diversify their portfolio. In conclusion, the 1993 Lincoln penny from a proof set with a mint mark is more than just pocket change. It's a rare treasure that could be worth $22,000 to $25,000. If you have one, or if you're lucky enough to come across one in the future, you could be holding onto a coin that will make you a lot of money. Be sure to check the mint mark, examine the condition of the coin, and have it professionally graded to get an accurate value. If you do all of that, you could be well on your way to making a significant profit. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes the greatest treasures are right under our noses, waiting to be discovered. Top 6. The 1988 American Lincoln penny. This penny could be worth $35,000. Here's why. You won't believe it, but the 1988 American Lincoln penny might just be one of the most valuable pennies you'll ever find. Imagine digging through your coin jar or flipping through your collection, only to realize that this penny could be worth a jaw-dropping $22,000 to $35,000. Yes, this seemingly ordinary penny holds extraordinary value, if you know exactly what you're looking for. In today's video, we'll dive deep into why the 1988 Lincoln penny with a mint mark from a proof set is so valuable and what makes it a treasure that could be worth a small fortune. You've probably seen the 1988 Lincoln penny countless times, tossed one in your pocket, or found a few in your spare change. It was minted as part of the regular coin series, so it might seem like nothing special at first glance. But don't be fooled. There's one specific version of this coin that's creating major waves in the coin collecting world, the 1988 Lincoln penny from a proof set with the mint mark. When you're talking about a penny from a proof set, we're talking about a whole different class of coins. These coins were specially struck with care and precision for collectors, ensuring a much higher quality and value than the ones you find in your pocket change. If you're new to the world of numismatics, coin collecting, you might be wondering what makes a proof set so special. Here's the deal. Proof coins are struck multiple times using specially polished dies, resulting in a mirror-like finish and an unmatched level of detail. They're not like your typical circulation coins that are made for regular use. These coins are minted for collectors who demand perfection, and because of that, they're far rarer and more valuable. Now, let's talk about the mint mark on the 1988 penny. The mint mark indicates where the coin was produced, and this is where things get exciting. The 1988 Lincoln penny with a mint mark can come from either the Philadelphia Mint, which doesn't feature a mint mark, or from the Denver Mint, which is marked with AD. However, the real prize is the 1988 penny with an S mint mark, which comes from the San Francisco Mint, where the proof coins were made. These 1988 S-proof pennies are incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors, making them worth a small fortune. So, why are these 1988 S-proof pennies worth $22,000 to $35,000? The main reason is rarity and condition. When it comes to rare coins, there are two factors that significantly affect their value: how many of them were made, and how well they've been preserved. Proof sets are produced in limited quantities, and only a small percentage of these coins are in perfect condition. The condition of a coin, or grade, is a major determining factor in its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being the highest and most perfect grade. If your 1988 S-proof penny is graded at PR 70, which means it is flawless, it could easily fetch the highest price, up to $35,000. The rarity of the 1988 Lincoln penny from a proof set comes from the fact that it was produced in limited numbers for collectors, not for circulation. The San Francisco Mint struck these coins with special care to ensure that only the best of the best made it into the proof sets. These coins were not meant for general use, which means they didn't wear down or accumulate the usual damage you might see on regular circulation coins. The better the condition of the coin, the higher the value. So, if you have a 1988 Lincoln penny with an S mint mark, here's what you need to do next. First, carefully inspect the coin. Does it have a mirror-like finish with sharp, clear details? Is it free of scratches, scuffs, or signs of wear? The better the condition, the higher the potential value. If your coin looks flawless, it could be a PR 70, which is what you want if you're aiming for a maximum return. Once you've identified your coin as a potential rare find, the next step is to get it professionally graded. A graded coin will have its value assessed by professional graders who specialize in evaluating coins based on their condition. The higher the grade, the more money your coin can fetch in the market. A PR 70 grade, which means the coin is in perfect, mint condition, could easily land you a payout of $35,000 or more. Now, you might be wondering where you can find these rare 1988 S-proof pennies. While it's not common to come across one in your pocket change, there are still ways to find these valuable coins. Many collectors sell them through online auction platforms like eBay, at coin dealers, or at coin shows. If you're not sure if a coin is worth something, it's always a good idea to get a second opinion from a professional dealer or appraiser. If you're actively looking to buy these rare coins, the best places to check are online auctions, specialized coin websites, and even estate sales where collectors may sell off their collections. One of the most exciting things about coin collecting is the thrill of discovery. Coins like the 1988 Lincoln penny from a proof set are just waiting to be found, and you never know when you might come across one. It could be sitting in your collection right now, or you might find one at a coin shop or online auction. If you're actively collecting, now is the perfect time to start looking for these rare pennies that could change your life. The value of rare coins like the 1988 S-proof penny is only going to increase over time. As more people enter the world of coin collecting, the demand for these unique and rare coins continues to grow. If you have one of these coins, it's not just an investment in the short term. It could continue to appreciate as the years go by. So, if you've got a 1988 penny from a proof set, don't just toss it aside. Take the time to inspect it, get it graded, and you could be looking at a substantial return on investment. In conclusion, the 1988 Lincoln penny from a proof set with an S mint mark is more than just a penny. It's a rare and valuable treasure that could be worth anywhere from $22,000 to $35,000. If you come across one of these rare proof pennies, or if you already have one in your collection, now is the time to act. Get it professionally graded, and you could be sitting on a coin worth a fortune. Thanks for watching, and remember, coin collecting is about finding those hidden gems, and the 1988 Lincoln penny might just be the treasure you've been looking for. Top 7. The 2009 American Lincoln penny. Is your penny worth $20,000? Find out now, Imagine stumbling upon a penny that you've had for years and realizing it could be worth an incredible $15,000 to $20,000. Sounds impossible, right? But what if I told you that the 2009 American Lincoln penny, specifically one from a proof set with a D mint mark, could actually fetch that kind of money? If you've ever wondered how much your coins could be worth, you're in for a treat. Today, I'll be revealing why the 2009 Lincoln penny with a D mint mark from a proof set is one of the most valuable coins to look out for in the coin collecting world. At first glance, a regular 2009 Lincoln penny might seem just like any other penny you'd find in your spare change. After all, it's been over a decade since this penny was minted, and it was produced just like every other penny circulating in the US. However, when you start talking about the 2009 penny with a mint mark from a proof set, that's when things get interesting. This coin is not your average penny. It's part of a limited edition proof set that could make you a small fortune. So, what makes the 2009 Lincoln penny so valuable? The answer lies in its rarity, minting process, and its place in history. The 2009 penny was produced to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, and as part of this special release, a limited number of proof sets were produced for collectors. These proof sets contain specially minted coins, and the 2009 penny from a proof set is often the most coveted among collectors. These proof coins are much more pristine than the pennies you find in circulation. They are struck multiple times to create an extremely sharp, mirror-like finish, and only a few of them are produced each year. If your 2009 penny has a D mint mark, it means that it was struck at the Denver Mint. While most of the 2009 pennies are produced for regular circulation, proof coins like the ones from the Denver Mint are specially made for collectors and not intended for general use. This makes them far rarer and more valuable. You see, proof coins are produced with precision and care. They are polished to perfection, and only a small number are released into the market. The 2009 D proof penny is no exception. It's a rare coin that collectors are constantly on the lookout for. Now, let's talk about just how much this penny is worth. The 2009 Lincoln penny from a proof set with the D mint mark can fetch anywhere between $15,000 and $20,000, depending on its condition and rarity. But how does a penny become worth that much? It all comes down to quality and demand. In the world of coin collecting, rarity is everything. And when it comes to a 2009 D proof penny, you're dealing with a coin that's not only rare, but also a piece of history that marks the bicentennial of one of America's greatest presidents. If you think your 2009 D penny might be valuable, the first thing to do is check its condition. As proof coins, these pennies are meant to be flawless and are generally in pristine condition. If the coin has been kept in a protected environment, without being scratched or damaged, it's likely to be worth much more. The higher the grade, the higher the value. Professional coin graders will evaluate your penny on a scale of 1 to 70, with 70 being the highest and most perfect grade. If your 2009 D penny earns a PR 70, a perfect, flawless grade, it could be worth up to $20,000 or even more. But how do you know if your penny is in the perfect condition? Well, you need to closely examine it. Look for any scratches, dents, or discoloration that could lower the coin's grade. A flawless 2009 D proof penny will have sharp details, a smooth surface, and a mirror-like finish. If your coin meets these criteria, it could be a valuable asset. Once you're confident that your 2009 D penny is in great shape, the next step is to get it professionally graded. Getting your penny graded by a professional coin grading service is essential because it will provide an official grade that can determine its market value. Coins with high grades, like PR 70, will command the highest prices, potentially in the range of $20,000 or more. Professional grading gives buyers confidence in the authenticity and quality of your coin, which is key when selling rare coins in the market. Now, you might be wondering where you can sell your 2009 D proof penny. There are a number of places where collectors and dealers gather to buy and sell valuable coins. You can start by looking at online auction platforms like eBay, where rare coins like this are frequently sold to the highest bidder. You could also visit coin shops or attend coin shows, where collectors and dealers gather to trade. The coin market is highly competitive, And rare coins like the 2009 D penny from a proof set often attract a lot of attention. So, where does the value of the 2009 D proof penny come from? It's not just about the mint mark or the year, it's about the rarity, the special commemorative significance of the coin, and the quality of the piece. The 2009 Lincoln penny celebrates the life and legacy of Abraham Lincoln, and it was produced in very limited quantities to honor the bicentennial of his birth. The proof version of this penny is particularly special, as it is crafted with care and precision to be a showpiece in any collection. If you've ever wondered about the value of your coins, don't overlook the 2009 D proof penny. This small piece of history could easily be worth $15,000 to $20,000. Whether you find one in your change, in a collection you've inherited, or at a coin show, make sure to have it professionally graded to determine its true value. With the right care and attention, your 2009 D penny could turn out to be one of the most profitable coins in your collection. In conclusion, the 2009 Lincoln penny from a proof set with the D mint mark is a coin that could be worth $15,000 to $20,000, depending on its condition and rarity. If you have one of these pennies or come across one in the future, you could be holding a valuable piece of American history. So, inspect your pennies carefully, get them graded by a professional, and you could be well on your way to cashing in on one of the most valuable coins in the market today. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes that penny you've been holding on to for years could end up being worth a fortune. Top 8. The 1977 American Lincoln penny. Is your penny worth $35,000? You won't believe this hidden treasure. Do you have a 1977 Lincoln penny lying around, tucked away in a drawer or coin jar? If so, you could be sitting on an absolute goldmine worth $18,000 to $35,000. Yes, this seemingly ordinary penny, minted nearly 50 years ago, could fetch a price that most people wouldn't even dream of. Stick with me as we explore why the 1977 American Lincoln penny, especially from a proof set with the right mint mark, has become a sought-after treasure in the coin collecting world. At first glance, a 1977 penny might look like just another piece of pocket change, but trust me, it's far more than that. The 1977 Lincoln penny, when part of a proof set and featuring a mint mark, holds a rare and significant place in the world of coin collecting. While most of these pennies were produced for everyday circulation, a small number were carefully struck and packaged in proof sets for collectors. These coins, made with exceptional care and detail, can be worth a fortune when the right conditions are met. Let's break down exactly why the 1977 Lincoln penny from a proof set could be worth a jaw-dropping amount of money. You might be asking, what's the difference between a regular 1977 penny and a penny from a proof set? The answer lies in the minting process. Regular circulation coins are struck just once, designed for everyday transactions, and inevitably show signs of wear. Proof coins, on the other hand, are made with extra care. They are struck multiple times using highly polished dies to create a flawless, mirror-like finish. These proof coins are intended to be perfect and are made in much smaller quantities, which makes them extremely rare and valuable, especially when we're talking about a 1977 penny from a proof set. Now, let's talk about the all-important mint mark. The mint mark tells us where the coin was struck. Most 1977 pennies came from the Philadelphia Mint and lack a mint mark. However, the real treasure comes from the Denver Mint, marked with AD. If your 1977 Lincoln penny has AD mint mark, it's likely to be part of a proof set produced by the Denver Mint. Proof coins from this mint are among the most prized by collectors, and it's the 1977 D proof penny that could be worth a fortune. So, why is the 1977 Lincoln penny from a proof set worth $18,000 to $35,000? The price is determined by several factors: rarity, condition, and demand. The 1977 penny from a proof set is rare because only a limited number were produced for collectors, and most of them are no longer in circulation. In addition, proof sets are specifically made to meet the highest standards of quality, meaning these coins are often in pristine condition. The better the condition of your coin, the higher its value. Coins graded PR 70, meaning they are flawless, could easily fetch top dollar prices in the market. If you've got a 1977 D-proof penny, you need to take a closer look at its condition. Proof coins like these are known for their brilliant, reflective surfaces, sharp details, and mirror-like finishes. The better the quality of your coin, the more valuable it will be. A PR-70 coin, which is in perfect condition, could be worth anywhere from $18,000 to $35,000 in today's market. On the other hand, coins that are slightly less than perfect may still fetch a significant amount, depending on their grade. Once you've identified your 1977 D-proof penny, the next step is to get it professionally graded by a certified coin grading service. Coin grading experts will carefully evaluate your coin and assign it a grade based on its condition. If your coin receives a high grade, you could be looking at a significant payoff. But remember, even if your penny isn't in flawless condition, it's still worth far more than a regular penny because it's part of a limited edition proof set. After getting your coin graded, the next step is to sell it. The 1977 D-proof penny is a highly sought-after coin, and you'll likely find collectors eager to bid on it. Auction websites like eBay are great places to find buyers who are willing to pay top dollar for rare coins. You could also visit coin shops, attend coin shows, or contact specialized coin dealers who deal with high-value proof sets. These venues are the best places to find serious buyers who are looking to add rare coins like the 1977 Lincoln penny to their collections. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate the value of coin collecting as an investment. The prices for rare coins like the 1977 D-proof penny are constantly rising. As more collectors enter the market and the supply of these limited edition coins decreases, the value of your 1977 Lincoln penny will continue to grow. What's truly exciting is that these coins often hold or increase their value over time. If you have a 1977 D-proof penny, you're not just holding a piece of American history, you're holding an investment that could continue to grow in worth. If you've never considered coin collecting as an investment opportunity, the 1977 D Lincoln penny is a great example of how valuable and lucrative this hobby can be. With a little bit of research and the right grading, a 1977 penny could go from being an ordinary coin to a five-figure treasure in your collection. In conclusion, the 1977 Lincoln penny from a proof set with the D mint mark is more than just a coin. It's a rare piece of American history that could be worth anywhere from $18,000 to $35,000. If you think you might have one of these rare pennies, inspect it closely. Look for that D mint mark, check its condition, and get it graded. If you do that, you could be sitting on a valuable coin that could bring you a small fortune. Coin collecting isn't just about history, it's about finding hidden treasures, and the 1977 D-proof penny could be the jackpot you've been searching for. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, sometimes the most valuable things are the ones you least expect. If you've got a 1977 D-proof penny, it might be time to cash in on that hidden treasure. Top 9. The 1964 American Lincoln penny. Could your penny be worth $35,000? Find out now. If you have a 1964 Lincoln penny with a D mint mark, you could be holding a treasure that's worth an incredible $18,000 to $35,000. Yes, you heard that right. A coin from over 50 years ago, that you might have overlooked in your collection or pocket change, could actually fetch an astonishing price on the market today. The 1964 D Lincoln penny from a proof set is one of the most sought-after coins in the world of numismatics, and if you've ever wondered what your coins might be worth, this is a perfect example of how a rare penny can become a hidden gem. Stick with me, and let's dive into why this 1964 D penny might be the fortune you never knew you had. Now, let's talk about the 1964 Lincoln penny and what makes it special. First off, the 1964 penny was one of the last to feature the famous wheat reverse design, before the switch to the Lincoln Memorial reverse in 1959. But it doesn't end there. This 1964 penny has become even rarer when it's part of a proof set. Proof coins are made specifically for collectors, and they are far superior to regular circulating coins in terms of quality and finish. The 1964 D Lincoln penny from a proof set stands out because it was struck with extra care, resulting in a high-quality, flawless finish that's rare to find in regular circulation coins. These proof pennies are often mirror-like with sharp details and perfect surfaces, which make them valuable in the numismatic market. So, why is the 1964 Lincoln penny worth up to $35,000? The main reasons are rarity, quality, and demand. First, let's talk about rarity. When the 1964 penny was minted, a limited number of them were produced in proof sets. Unlike regular circulating coins, which are struck in large quantities for everyday use, proof coins are made in much smaller numbers and are carefully handled to avoid damage. This makes them inherently rare. Not all collectors have access to them, which is why coins from proof sets are often more expensive than coins found in circulation. Now, let's talk about quality. Proof coins are made to be perfect, and the 1964 Lincoln penny from a proof set is a prime example. These coins were struck using specially polished dies, resulting in a mirror-like finish with fine details. The careful process ensures that these coins look as close to perfect as possible. Over time, though, most proof coins may suffer slight wear or damage from being handled, which can significantly affect their value. If you have a 1964 proof penny in pristine condition, it could be worth a small fortune, $18,000 to $35,000. You may be asking, how can I tell if my 1964 penny is from a proof set and in the right condition? The first thing you need to do is examine the coin closely. Look for a sharp, mirror-like finish with clear, crisp details. Proof coins are meant to have flawless, reflective surfaces, and any imperfections, such as scratches or discoloration, will lower their value. If your 1964 penny has maintained its original beauty, it could be worth far more than you think. Next, consider getting your coin graded by a professional. Coin grading is an essential step in determining the true value of your coin. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. If your 1964 penny is in perfect condition, it could receive a PR 70 grade, making it worth upwards of $35,000. But don't worry if your coin is not flawless. Coins in slightly lower grades can still fetch significant amounts, depending on their condition and rarity. Once your coin is graded, you'll have a better idea of its value. So, what's the next step? Selling your 1964 proof penny to a collector or dealer who appreciates its value is the best way to cash in on your coin. There are a few places where you can sell it for top dollar. Online auction sites like eBay are popular for selling rare coins, and you can often find collectors willing to bid high amounts for a 1964 proof penny. You could also take your coin to local coin shops, attend coin shows, or work with professional coin dealers who specialize in rare and valuable coins. The demand for rare coins like the 1964 penny is high, and collectors are always on the lookout for pristine examples from proof sets. The 1964 Lincoln penny stands out because it's not just a piece of history. It's a collectible that has become highly prized among numismatists. The combination of its historical significance, rarity, and flawless finish makes this coin a must-have for serious collectors. In addition to the 1964 proof penny, it's important to recognize the trend in the world of coin collecting. Rare coins like this 1964 penny have been increasing in value over time, and as more collectors enter the market, the demand for these coins will only continue to grow. What's fascinating about collecting coins is that the older and rarer they become, the more valuable they become, especially when they're in perfect condition. Whether you're new to coin collecting or a seasoned expert, finding a 1964 penny could be one of the best investments you'll ever make. So, what's the bottom line? If you happen to have a 1964 Lincoln penny from a proof set, you could be sitting on a goldmine worth anywhere from $18,000 to $35,000. The key to unlocking that value lies in the coin's rarity, condition, and market demand. Whether you find one in your old coin collection or stumble upon one by chance, don't overlook this valuable treasure. Get your coin professionally graded and discover if your 1964 penny is the jackpot you've been waiting for. In conclusion, the 1964 Lincoln penny from a proof set is far more than just a coin from the past. It's a rare, highly sought-after item that could be worth $18,000 to $35,000, depending on its quality and condition. If you have one, it's time to take a closer look and see if you've found a hidden gem in your collection. With a little luck, you could be on your way to making a significant profit on your 1964 penny. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes the best treasures are the ones you least expect. Top 10. The 1978 American Lincoln Penny. Could this penny be worth $33,000? Discover this hidden treasure. Imagine you've got an old 1978 Lincoln penny stashed away, maybe tucked in a drawer or hidden in a jar. You might not think much of it, but hold on tight, because this penny could actually be worth $18,000 to $33,000. Yes, you heard that right. A simple 1978 Lincoln penny, with the right mint mark and in the right condition, could turn out to be a hidden treasure that would make your jaw drop. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone with a keen interest in finding rare valuables, this penny could very well be a game changer for you. Stick around as we uncover why the 1978 Lincoln penny, particularly from a proof set, could be one of the most valuable coins in your collection. Let's begin by understanding what makes the 1978 Lincoln penny so special. On the surface, the 1978 penny might appear to be just another 1-cent coin from the late 1970s. But it's far more than that, especially when it comes from a proof set. Proof sets are collections of coins that were struck with extra care and precision specifically for collectors. These coins were created with special dies to give them a mirror-like finish and crisp, detailed images. Proof coins are often much rarer and more desirable than coins in circulation, and that's exactly why a 1978 Lincoln penny from a proof set is worth so much. The 1978 Lincoln penny also stands out because of its mint mark. Pennies without a mint mark came from the Philadelphia Mint, but when you find a 1978 penny with a D mint mark, that means it was minted at the Denver Mint, which immediately elevates its value, especially if it's part of a proof set. The Denver Mint produced proof coins with flawless finishes, which are highly prized by coin collectors. If you've got a 1978 penny from a proof set, this coin could be worth a small fortune. But what exactly determines the value of a 1978 Lincoln penny from a proof set? The key factors are rarity, condition, and market demand. Proof coins were minted in limited numbers, which already makes them far rarer than regular circulating coins. On top of that, coins from proof sets are often in superb condition, sometimes coming with a mirror-like finish that's free of scratches and blemishes. The combination of rarity and condition makes these pennies highly desirable to collectors. If your 1978 proof penny is in pristine condition, it could be worth between $18,000 and $33,000 on the open market. The next step is to check the condition of your coin. A proof coin should have a reflective surface, sharp details, and little to no wear or imperfections. To determine the true value of your coin, you'll need to have it professionally graded by an accredited coin grading service. These services evaluate coins based on their appearance and condition, assigning them a grade from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. A coin with a grade of PR 70, perfect condition, will be worth significantly more than one in a lower grade. Now, you might be thinking, how do I get my coin graded? Getting your coin graded is a simple process. You can send your 1978 Lincoln penny to a certified coin grading service, such as PCGS or NGC, where professionals will evaluate it and assign it a grade. If your coin grades well, you could see its value shoot up to $33,000 or even higher, depending on how well it's preserved. So, now that we've established how valuable the 1978 Lincoln penny could be, how can you sell it? Once your penny is graded, you have a few options for cashing in on your rare coin. The most common way to sell valuable coins is through online auction platforms like eBay, where coin collectors from all over the world come to bid on prized pieces. You can also approach professional coin dealers who specialize in high-value coins, or take your coin to coin shows, where collectors gather to buy, sell, and trade. These venues are prime spots to find serious buyers who will recognize the true value of your 1978 Lincoln penny and be willing to pay top dollar for it. The 1978 Lincoln penny is part of a growing trend of rare coins that have seen their value increase over the years. As coin collectors continue to seek out rare and high-quality pieces, the demand for proof coins like the 1978 penny will only continue to rise. The best part is, you don't need to be a professional collector to find a valuable coin. You might already have one in your possession, just waiting for the right buyer to come along. When it comes to coin collecting as an investment, the 1978 Lincoln penny is a great example of how coins can hold or even increase in value over time. As more collectors flood the market, especially for coins that are rare and in excellent condition, the prices of these coins continue to grow. In fact, proof coins from the late 1970s, like the 1978 Lincoln penny, are becoming more difficult to find, which only adds to their desirability and worth. What might seem like a small, insignificant coin could be your ticket to a windfall if you know what to look for. In conclusion, the 1978 Lincoln penny from a proof set could be worth anywhere from $18,000 to $33,000 depending on its condition and the demand in the market. If you've got one of these rare pennies sitting in your collection, now is the time to examine it closely, get it professionally graded, and potentially cash in on a valuable investment. If you haven't checked your change recently, now might be the perfect time to see if you have a hidden treasure that could turn into a life-changing sum of money. So, what are you waiting for? If you've got a 1978 Lincoln penny, take a good look at it. It could be the gold mine you never knew you had. Get it graded, and who knows? You could be holding on to a coin worth $18,000 to $33,000. Keep your eyes peeled for rare finds because sometimes the most valuable things are the ones you least expect. Thanks for watching, and remember, in the world of coin collecting, fortune often favors the well-informed collector. Don't let your rare 1978 Lincoln penny slip away unnoticed. Top 11. The 1979 American Lincoln penny. Could this penny be worth $31,000? Let's find out. Hold on to your seats, because this might just be the most exciting news for coin collectors. If you have a 1979 Lincoln penny with a mint mark, or you come across one in your collection, you could be sitting on a coin worth an astonishing $18,000 to $31,000. That's right. A penny that may seem like just another piece of change could turn out to be one of the most valuable coins in your possession. The 1979 Lincoln penny, especially if it's from a proof set, is a highly prized collectible among numismatists. In this video, we're going to explore what makes this coin so valuable, how to identify it, and why it could be worth thousands of dollars in the current market. To start, let's break down the basics of the 1979 Lincoln penny. At first glance, it may seem like just another penny from the late 1970s, but there's more to this coin than meets the eye. The 1979 Lincoln penny was part of a major shift in the design of American coins, and if you've got one from a proof set, you're looking at a coin with a unique combination of rarity and quality. Proof sets, as you may know, are special collections of coins made with extra care. These coins are struck multiple times to ensure a mirror-like finish, creating a sharp, detailed, and flawless look. This high-quality finish makes proof coins highly desirable to collectors and can significantly increase their value, especially when they come from a limited mintage. So, why exactly is the 1979 Lincoln penny so valuable, and how did it get to be worth $18,000 to $31,000? The reason lies in its rarity and the condition of the coin. Proof coins, like the 1979 Lincoln penny, are far rarer than regular circulating coins because they were produced in smaller numbers specifically for collectors. Most of the coins you see in circulation have been through many hands, which affects their quality and reduces their value. In contrast, proof coins were carefully handled and preserved to maintain their flawless condition, which is why they are worth so much more on the open market. Additionally, the 1979 Lincoln penny is particularly valuable if it has the mint mark, signifying that it was produced at one of the U.S. mint facilities, adding to its rarity. Coins from specific mints, such as the Denver Mint, are often sought after by collectors because of their limited production. These pennies weren't made for everyday use, and finding them in excellent condition can make them worth a fortune. Now, How can you tell if your 1979 Lincoln penny is the real deal? It all comes down to quality and condition. Proof coins are often in near-perfect condition, with a mirror-like surface and crisp, sharp details. Any imperfections, such as scratches or discoloration, can reduce the value significantly. If your 1979 penny has survived over the years without any major wear and tear, then you're in luck. A penny in pristine condition can be worth up to $31,000, depending on its grade. Here's where things get interesting. In order to unlock the full value of your 1979 Lincoln penny, you'll need to have it graded by a professional. Coin grading is the process by which an expert evaluates a coin's condition and assigns it a grade based on its quality. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin is. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being the highest grade, or perfect condition. A 1979 proof penny that grades as PR 70 could be worth a fortune, easily reaching $31,000. If you're unsure whether your penny is a proof coin or not, there are a few things you can look for. First, proof coins typically have a highly reflective, mirror-like surface that distinguishes them from regular circulation coins, which often show signs of wear and handling. You should also examine the sharpness of the details on the coin. Proof coins are struck with extra precision, and the details should be crisp and clear, with no blurring or fading of the design. Once you've determined that your coin is indeed a 1979 Lincoln penny from a proof set, the next step is to send it to a professional grading service, such as PCGS or NGC, where they will assess its condition and assign it a grade. A high-grade coin could potentially be worth thousands, and the process of grading will help you determine the exact value of your coin. When it comes time to sell your 1979 Lincoln penny, you have a few options. Online auction platforms like eBay are a popular venue for selling rare and valuable coins. You can also approach local coin shops, attend coin shows, or work with professional coin dealers who specialize in rare coins. Collectors from all over the world are constantly on the lookout for coins like the 1979 Lincoln penny, and you'll likely have no trouble finding a buyer who understands the coin's value. If you're new to coin collecting, or even just starting to explore the world of rare coins, it's important to understand that the market for proof coins is booming. As more and more collectors seek out rare, high-quality coins to add to their collections, the demand for coins like the 1979 Lincoln penny will continue to rise. In fact, these pennies are considered to be some of the most valuable coins from the late 20th century, and their prices have been steadily increasing over the years. In conclusion, the 1979 Lincoln penny from a proof set could be worth anywhere between $18,000 and $31,000, depending on its condition and market demand. Whether you've found one in your pocket change or stumbled upon it in a coin jar, it's definitely worth checking out. If your coin is in pristine condition and has been well preserved, you could be holding on to a small fortune. The key to unlocking that value is getting your coin graded, as this will give you an accurate assessment of its worth. Remember, coin collecting isn't just about holding on to old coins, it's about finding hidden treasures, and sometimes, that treasure might just be a 1979 Lincoln penny. So, take a closer look at your coin collection, check for any proof pennies, and who knows? You could be sitting on a rare, valuable piece of history worth $18,000 to $31,000. Thanks for watching, and best of luck with your coin hunting. Top 12. The 1975 American Lincoln penny. Could it be worth $34,000? Here's what you need to know. Imagine walking into your local coin shop, or rummaging through your old change jar, and discovering a 1975 Lincoln penny. But this is no ordinary penny. This is a mint mark-issued proof set penny that could be worth an eye-popping $18,000 to $34,000. Yes, you read that correctly. A simple penny from the mid-70s could be hiding in your collection, and it could be worth more than most people make in a year. Let's dive into why the 1975 Lincoln penny, specifically with the right mint mark, could be your golden ticket. Coin collectors, numismatists, and enthusiasts alike are scouring the market for these rare, high-value coins, and if you have one, you might be sitting on a small fortune. First, let's take a look at the 1975 Lincoln penny in general. The 1975 penny was struck as part of a special series of coins that were produced for the U.S. Mint's annual proof set. These coins, made with extra care and attention, were intended for collectors and were not circulated for regular use. This is why proof set coins are so much rarer and more valuable than coins from everyday circulation. Proof coins are typically struck with higher pressure using specially polished dies, resulting in a mirror-like finish and crisp, clear details that are unmatched by typical circulating coins. Now, when it comes to the 1975 Lincoln penny, what really boosts its value is the mint mark and whether it comes from a proof set. Coins with the D Mint mark are often in higher demand because they were minted at the Denver Mint, a mint that produced fewer coins than others. When you combine the rarity of a coin from the Denver Mint with the premium condition of a proof set penny, you end up with a coin that's more than just a collectible, it's a potential high-value asset. Let's talk about why the 1975 Lincoln penny could be worth $18,000 to $34,000. To the untrained eye, a 1975 penny may look just like any other coin, but proof coins are not only rare, they are incredibly desirable among collectors. These pennies were carefully manufactured with an eye for detail, meaning that they have flawless surfaces and sharp, intricate designs that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. The mirror-like shine that proofs possess is often the key indicator that a penny is worth much more than face value. One important thing to understand is that condition is everything when it comes to rare coins. The 1975 Lincoln penny from a proof set has to be in perfect or near perfect condition to command a price anywhere near $18,000 to $34,000. If your coin has been well preserved and remains free from scratches, smudges, or any other imperfections, you've got a prime candidate for high valuation. So, how do you know if your 1975 Lincoln penny is a proof coin and if it's worth the big bucks? It all comes down to the quality of the finish. Proof coins are specially made to have a mirror-like reflective surface, whereas regular circulating pennies often appear dull and worn. If you hold the coin up to the light and notice the mirror finish and how the details are sharp and crisp, you likely have a proof coin on your hands. Additionally, proof coins typically come in sets, and finding a single proof coin like the 1975 Lincoln penny outside of a set is quite rare. If you believe your 1975 penny is a proof set penny in excellent condition, the next step is to have it professionally graded. Coin grading is done by experts who evaluate the condition of the coin based on a scale of 1 to 70, with 70 being the highest grade. If your coin is graded at PR 70, perfect proof, it could be worth a fortune, easily up to $34,000. Coins that receive high grades are always in demand by serious collectors, so it's worth having your penny evaluated by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Once your coin has been graded and you know it's in great condition, the next question is, how do you sell it? Fortunately, there's no shortage of places to sell high-value coins. You can start by listing it on eBay, where you'll find a wide audience of coin collectors eager to bid on rare and valuable coins. You can also consider selling it through coin dealers, at coin shows, or to numismatic auction houses that specialize in rare coins. These venues attract serious buyers who are willing to pay top dollar for a high-quality, rare coin like the 1975 Lincoln penny. Now, you might be asking, why is the 1975 Lincoln penny so valuable? The answer lies in the limited mintage and high-quality production that proof set coins enjoy. Coins from the 1970s, like the 1975 Lincoln penny, were not made in the same quantities as circulating coins, making them rarer and more sought after. When you add in the mint mark and the fact that this penny comes from a proof set, you have all the ingredients for a coin that is much more than just a small copper piece. It's a valuable collector's item with an impressive price tag. In recent years, the market for proof coins from the 1970s has seen significant growth. As coin collectors continue to seek out the best of the best, the 1975 Lincoln penny has become one of the most coveted coins from that era. Its value is only expected to increase as more collectors recognize its potential worth. If you own one, now is the perfect time to take action and see just how much your penny is worth. To wrap it up, The 1975 Lincoln penny from a proof set could be worth anywhere from $18,000 to $34,000, depending on its condition and the market demand. If you have one in your collection, it's time to take a closer look and see if it's a hidden treasure. Get it graded, find out its true value, and then explore the best ways to sell it to the highest bidder. So, if you've got a 1975 Lincoln penny, and you think it's just another piece of change, think again. It could be worth a small fortune. Don't miss out on the opportunity to cash in on your rare find. Keep hunting, keep collecting, and who knows? The next time you look at your pennies, you could discover one that's worth $18,000 to $34,000. Happy collecting! Top 13. Are you sitting on a $33,000 coin? The 1978 Lincoln penny could be worth a small fortune. Welcome to another exciting episode, where we dive deep into the world of rare coins and how a simple 1978 Lincoln penny could actually be worth $18,000 to $33,000. Yes, you heard that right. That little penny that's been sitting in your pocket or hidden in your coin jar might be worth a fortune, especially if it's from a proof set and carries the right mint mark. It's not often that you hear about a coin this old being worth such incredible amounts. But the 1978 Lincoln penny is no ordinary coin. So, whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone who's curious about what hidden treasures could be in your change, this video is for you. Let's break down everything you need to know about the 1978 Lincoln penny, why it's so valuable, and how it could be worth thousands. The basics of the 1978 Lincoln penny. The 1978 Lincoln penny might seem like a regular old coin, but in the world of coin collecting, it's considered a hidden gem. In 1978, the U.S. Mint produced both regular circulation pennies and special proof sets meant for collectors. The regular pennies you'd find in your pocket change are generally not valuable, but proof sets are something entirely different. Proof coins are made with extra care and precision. They are struck multiple times to ensure a mirror-like finish that shows off every detail in crisp, sharp relief. These coins are intended for collectors, and they are often made in much smaller numbers than the ones that circulate in everyday use. The 1978 Lincoln penny was part of a proof set, and the difference in quality and rarity makes these coins incredibly valuable. Why is the 1978 Lincoln penny so valuable? So, what exactly makes this 1978 penny worth such a high price? The primary reason lies in its rarity. Unlike standard coins, which are often worn down by circulation, proof coins are carefully crafted and maintained in excellent condition. They were never meant to be used as regular currency, so the vast majority of these pennies have survived in mint condition. The 1978 Lincoln penny, particularly the one with a mint mark, has become highly sought after by collectors. The mint mark signifies where the coin was struck, and the Denver mint mark, D, is especially rare and valuable. This makes the 1978 Lincoln penny a prized collectible that could be worth as much as $33,000 if it is in the right condition. The condition of the coin matters. If your 1978 Lincoln penny is from a proof set, then you're already ahead of the game. But there's one crucial element that will determine just how much your coin is worth: condition. As with any collectible, the better the condition of the coin, the higher the value. If your penny has been kept in mint condition, without any scratches, discolorations, or signs of wear, it could be worth a small fortune. The grading system used by professionals to evaluate coins assigns a score from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin in pristine condition. Coins in the highest grades, such as PR70 or PR69, are in the most demand, as they retain their mirror-like finish and sharp, clear details. If your 1978 Lincoln penny is graded as PR69 or PR70, you could easily see its value soar to $33,000. How to determine if your coin is a proof coin? Identifying a proof coin can be tricky, but there are a few things you should look for. First, examine the finish of the coin. Proof coins have a highly reflective, mirror-like surface. The design should be crisp and well-defined, with no signs of wear, scratches, or fading. If the 1978 Lincoln penny you're looking at has these qualities, then you may be holding a proof coin. You can also check if your coin comes from a proof set. These sets were sold to collectors as special editions and were not meant for general circulation. So, if you've got a 1978 Lincoln penny in a proof set, that's a strong indicator that it could be worth significantly more than the typical circulating version of the coin. Get your coin graded by the experts. Once you've determined that your 1978 Lincoln penny might be a proof coin, the next step is to have it professionally graded. Getting your coin graded by a recognized grading service like PCGS or NGC will give you an accurate assessment of its condition and value. These professionals will examine your coin, evaluate its finish, sharpness of design, and overall condition before assigning it a grade. A coin that receives a high grade can command significantly more money than one that has been graded poorly. For example, a PR69 or PR70 coin can be worth thousands of dollars more than a lower grade coin, and that could easily mean your 1978 Lincoln penny is worth anywhere from $18,000 to $33,000, depending on its grade. How to sell your 1978 Lincoln penny. Once you've determined that your 1978 Lincoln penny is a proof coin and have had it graded, the next step is selling it. Luckily, there are many avenues for selling rare coins like this one. The most common places to sell coins include online auction sites like eBay, coin shops, and coin shows. Professional coin dealers and numismatic auction houses can also help you find the right buyers for your high-value coin. If you're thinking of selling, be sure to showcase the high-grade condition of your coin. A well-graded 1978 Lincoln penny will appeal to collectors around the world who are always looking to add rare pieces to their collections. And with the demand for proof coins on the rise, there's never been a better time to cash in on your rare find. Why the 1978 Lincoln penny is so hot right now. You may be wondering why the 1978 Lincoln penny is seeing such an increase in value. The answer is simple: coin collectors are always on the lookout for rare, high-quality pieces. Coins from the late 20th century, especially those in proof sets, are becoming increasingly valuable as they age. The market for rare coins has seen explosive growth in recent years, and this has pushed the prices of coins like the 1978 Lincoln penny through the roof. With its mirror-like finish, sharp details, and limited mintage, the 1978 Lincoln penny has become a collector's dream. And because so many people are searching for it, its value continues to increase, meaning now could be the perfect time to sell if you happen to have one in mint condition. In conclusion, if you've got a 1978 Lincoln penny from a proof set, you could be sitting on a gold mine. With the right mint mark and in perfect condition, this penny could be worth anywhere from $18,000 to $33,000. It's all about the condition and whether it's part of a proof set. Take your time to inspect your coins, get them graded, and you might just find out that you've got one of the most valuable pennies in circulation. So, check your change, look through your old coins, and don't overlook that 1978 Lincoln penny, because it just might be worth $18,000 to $33,000. Thanks for tuning in, and happy coin hunting! Top 14. Unlock the hidden fortune in your coin jar. The 1985 Lincoln penny with the mint mark could be worth $32,000. Did you know that the 1985 Lincoln penny, especially one with a D mint mark, could be hiding in your coin collection, and it might be worth a staggering $19,000 to $32,000? Yes, this is no ordinary penny. If you have a 1985 Lincoln penny in your possession, especially if it's part of a proof set or in pristine condition, you could be sitting on a gold mine. In this video, we'll take a deep dive into why this seemingly ordinary coin is actually a treasure and how you could cash in on it. If you've been collecting coins for years or if you just happen to be browsing your pocket change, you've probably heard of rare coins, but the 1985 Lincoln penny is one that every serious collector is keeping their eyes on. Let's get into the details of why the 1985 penny with a D mint mark is worth so much, what makes it so special, and how you can cash in on your valuable find. Why is the 1985 Lincoln penny with the mint mark so valuable? You might be asking yourself, what makes this penny so valuable? After all, it was struck just a few decades ago. Well, the 1985 Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of copper. The real value lies in its limited mintage, its proof set status, and its mint mark. Here's why this coin is more than just pocket change. In 1985, the US Mint released pennies with a special focus on proof coins, coins made specifically for collectors. Unlike the pennies you'd find in your everyday change, proof coins are made with extra care and attention to detail. They are struck multiple times using specially polished dies, resulting in a mirror-like finish and incredibly sharp, detailed images that make them stand out from ordinary circulation coins. These proof pennies are often produced in limited quantities, making them much rarer and highly desirable to collectors. Now, what really elevates the 1985 Lincoln penny is the D Mint mark. This mark indicates that the penny was minted in Denver, and D Mint mark coins from this era are especially coveted. The limited mintage and unique characteristics of D Mint mark coins from the 1980s contribute to their increased value. The condition of your coin is everything. If you have a 1985 Lincoln penny from a proof set that's in great condition, you could be sitting on a valuable asset. But not all pennies are created equal, and condition plays a major role in determining how much your coin could be worth. The beauty of proof coins lies in their pristine quality. If your 1985 Lincoln penny looks as though it just came out of the mint, no scratches, no smudges, and no tarnishing, then you've got something special. A perfect or near-perfect coin will command top dollar in the coin market. A well-preserved penny with mirror-like surfaces and sharp details is highly sought after by collectors who are willing to pay a premium for such coins. So, when evaluating your 1985 Lincoln penny, make sure to carefully examine its condition. If the coin looks like it was just minted and hasn't been exposed to the wear and tear of time, it could be worth significantly more than its face value. A penny in PR 69 or PR 70 condition could fetch anywhere from $19,000 to $32,000, depending on market demand and the coin's grade. How to determine if your coin is a proof set penny? Now that you know how important condition is, how do you know if your 1985 Lincoln penny is part of a proof set? It all comes down to the finish. Proof coins are struck with higher pressure and use specially polished dies, resulting in that mirror-like finish. The designs on these coins are sharp, clean, and have a deep contrast that makes them stand out from the ordinary pennies you'd find in circulation. To check if your coin is a proof penny, simply examine the shine of the coin. If you hold it up to the light and see a reflective, mirror-like surface, it's a good indicator that you have a proof coin. Additionally, proof coins are often sold as part of a proof set, so if your 1985 penny is part of a set with other pristine coins, you could have a much more valuable piece in your hands. Get your coin graded and verified. So, you think you might have a 1985 Lincoln penny from a proof set? The next step is to have your coin professionally graded. This is crucial because a coin's grade plays a massive role in determining its value. Coin graders assess the condition of the coin and assign it a grade from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. If your 1985 Lincoln penny is graded at PR 70, then congratulations, you might have a coin worth $32,000. However, even if it's not perfect, a high-grade PR 69 coin can still fetch a significant amount, easily ranging from $19,000 to $32,000, depending on its overall condition and demand in the market. The best place to get your coin graded is through reputable services like PCGS or NGC, both of which are respected in the numismatic community for their professional evaluations and authentication. Where to sell your 1985 Lincoln penny? Once you've had your 1985 Lincoln penny graded and you've verified its proof set status, you might be wondering how to sell it for top dollar. Fortunately, there are several avenues available for selling rare and valuable coins. eBay is a great platform to reach a global audience of collectors who might be interested in purchasing your high-value penny. Coin dealers and coin shows are also excellent places to sell your coins, as these professionals are always on the lookout for rare and high-quality pieces. If you're looking for the best price, consider reaching out to a numismatic auction house, which specializes in selling high-end, rare coins. Before you list your 1985 Lincoln penny for sale, be sure to showcase its grade and condition. High-quality, well-graded coins are more likely to attract serious buyers, and you'll be able to fetch a premium price for your rare find. Why the 1985 Lincoln penny is so hot right now. So why is the 1985 Lincoln penny with a D mint mark in such high demand? Well, the demand for coins from the 1980s is growing as collectors seek to add rare, high-quality pieces to their collections. The 1985 penny, particularly those from proof sets, is becoming increasingly valuable due to its limited mintage and pristine condition. As coin collectors recognize the rarity and condition of these coins, the price continues to rise. The market for rare coins is always shifting, but the 1985 Lincoln penny has remained a favorite for collectors, and its value has steadily increased over time. Now could be the perfect time to cash in on your rare penny. In conclusion, the 1985 Lincoln penny with a D mint mark, especially from a proof set, could be worth anywhere from $19,000 to $32,000, and that's not an exaggeration. The value of this coin is determined by its condition, mint mark, and whether it's part of a proof set. So, if you have a 1985 Lincoln penny, take a closer look. It might just be worth more than you ever imagined. Remember, the key to unlocking the value of your 1985 penny is getting it professionally graded. Once you know its grade, you can sell it through various platforms to find the right buyer willing to pay top dollar for your high-value coin. So, dig through your coin jar, look for that D mint mark, and you might just be holding on to a $32,000 coin. Thanks for tuning in, and happy coin hunting! Top 15. The hidden treasure in your coin collection. The 1973 Lincoln penny with D mint mark could be worth $41,000. If you think all pennies are just pocket change, think again. The 1973 Lincoln penny, especially the ones with a D mint mark from the proof set, might be worth a staggering $22,000 to $41,000. That's right, a single penny could be sitting in your collection right now, ready to make you a small fortune. Stick with us as we uncover the secrets of the 1973 Lincoln penny and why it's one of the most valuable coins to watch out for in the US. You may have come across countless pennies over the years, but some coins are more than just their face value. The 1973 Lincoln penny with a D mint mark isn't just any old coin. This proof coin could be worth thousands. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or someone who casually collects coins, you won't want to miss out on the incredible potential of this rare and valuable penny. What makes the 1973 Lincoln penny with a D mint mark so valuable? You're probably wondering, what's so special about the 1973 Lincoln penny? After all, it's just another penny minted in the 1970s. Well, the truth is, this coin is far from ordinary. The 1973 penny is one of the proof coins from a limited edition proof set released by the US Mint. What does that mean? Simply put, proof coins are made for collectors, and they're struck with extra care and polished dies that make them stand out from regular circulation coins. Unlike the everyday pennies you find in your pocket, proof coins are mirror-like with sharp details and have been struck multiple times to create a flawless finish. These special coins were never meant for general circulation. Instead, they were carefully crafted for collectors, making them extremely rare and highly sought after. To add even more value, the D Mint mark indicates that the coin was struck in Denver. Coins from the Denver Mint are generally more valuable due to their limited mintage compared to those struck in other locations. If you have a 1973 Lincoln penny with a D Mint mark, then you have a piece of coin history that could be worth a lot of money. The key factor: condition of the coin. While the 1973 Lincoln penny with a D Mint mark is already valuable, its condition plays a huge role in determining its worth. If your coin is in excellent condition, you could be sitting on a major payout. The value of proof coins can vary depending on their grade, so it's important to understand what a high-quality coin looks like. If your 1973 Lincoln penny has been well preserved, with no scratches, no discoloration, and no wear from handling, then you may have a coin that could sell for upwards of $22,000 to $41,000. In perfect condition, these coins are highly prized by collectors and can fetch a substantial price at auctions or from coin dealers. How to identify a proof coin? How do you know if your 1973 Lincoln penny is a proof coin and not just a regular penny? Here are a few things to look for. 1. Shiny, mirror-like finish. Proof coins are made with highly polished dies, so they have a reflective, mirror-like surface that stands out from regular coins. If your penny shines like a mirror, it's likely a proof coin. Point 2. Sharp, crisp details. Proof coins feature sharp, detailed designs that are more defined than the images on circulated coins. The Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side and the date and Liberty on the obverse will be clean and clear, with no smudges or worn edges. Point 3. No wear and tear. Regular circulation pennies show wear from being handled and spent, but proof coins are meant for display and collector's use. If your coin looks fresh and pristine, then it's more likely to be part of a proof set. Point 4. Special packaging. Proof coins were sold in special packaging that often included a certificate of authenticity. If you have the original packaging, this can add even more value to the coin. How to get your 1973 Lincoln penny graded. If you believe that your 1973 Lincoln penny is a proof coin in excellent condition, the next step is to get it professionally graded. The grade of a coin is one of the most important factors in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. You'll want to have your coin graded by a reputable company like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. These grading services will assess your coin's condition, sharpness, and overall quality, giving it a grade that can help you determine its market value. If your 1973 Lincoln penny is graded as PR 69 or PR 70, then you could be looking at a coin worth $22,000 to $41,000, depending on its overall condition and demand at the time of sale. Where to sell your 1973 Lincoln penny? Once you've had your 1973 Lincoln penny graded, you may be wondering where to sell it. For top dollar, here are some great places to consider. eBay. The online marketplace is one of the most popular platforms for buying and selling rare coins. You'll be able to reach a wide audience of collectors and investors who are willing to pay top dollar for valuable coins. Coin dealers. Trusted coin dealers are always on the lookout for rare and high-quality coins. Take your 1973 penny to a reputable coin dealer for an appraisal, and they may make you a competitive offer. Coin shows. Attending a coin show is another great way to find buyers for your rare coin. At these events, you'll meet collectors and dealers who specialize in coins and will likely recognize the value of your 1973 Lincoln penny. Auction houses. If you have a high-grade coin, selling it at an auction could help you get the best price. Auction houses that specialize in rare coins can attract buyers willing to bid on valuable pieces. Before selling, make sure to have your coin's grade and condition clearly stated to potential buyers. This will help you get the best price and ensure a smooth transaction. The growing demand for 1973 proof coins. The demand for rare proof coins from the 1970s is steadily increasing. As time passes, the number of high-quality coins in circulation continues to decrease, making well-preserved coins like the 1973 Lincoln penny even more valuable. The limited mintage and excellent condition of proof coins have made them a coveted item among collectors, and the value is only expected to rise. As more collectors and investors become aware of the potential value of coins like the 1973 Lincoln penny, the market for these rare pieces continues to grow. This is the perfect time to check your collection and see if you've been holding on to a coin that could change your financial future. Conclusion. So, what's the final word on the 1973 Lincoln penny with a D-mint mark? If you have one, especially if it's from a proof set and in great condition, you could be sitting on a coin worth anywhere from $22,000 to $41,000. The condition of your coin, its mint mark, and whether it's part of a proof set all play a major role in its value. Take a close look at your 1973 penny, get it graded by a professional, and you might just be looking at a substantial payoff. Whether you choose to sell it through eBay, a coin dealer, or at a coin show, you could unlock a significant amount of money from this seemingly simple penny. Don't miss your chance to cash in on this incredible find. Top 16. The secret treasure in your coin collection. The 1972 Lincoln penny could be worth $43,000. Did you know that your 1972 Lincoln penny could be worth a mind-blowing $22,000 to $43,000? You're probably thinking that pennies are just a part of everyday life. But let me tell you, this coin could change your financial future. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of rare and valuable coins, focusing on the 1972 Lincoln penny, a coin that is worth far more than just 1 cent. If you're a coin collector or just someone interested in what your change might be worth, this is the hidden gem you need to know about. The 1972 Lincoln penny, especially one that comes from a proof set, is far from ordinary. While most pennies get tossed around, forgotten, or spent at the local store, this specific penny could fetch a jaw-dropping amount of money. Whether you've been collecting coins for years or you just stumbled upon a few pennies, the 1972 Lincoln penny with no mint mark could be a hidden treasure in your collection, potentially worth thousands of dollars. Let's break down exactly why this coin is so valuable and how it could make you a serious profit. What makes the 1972 Lincoln penny so special? So, what makes the 1972 Lincoln penny worth so much? At first glance, it might look like just another coin from the 1970s. But here's the thing, the 1972 Lincoln penny is part of a limited edition proof set, which means it's no ordinary penny. Proof coins are special because they are crafted with extra precision, using specially polished dies to produce a mirror-like finish that stands out from regular circulation coins. These coins were specifically designed for collectors, not for everyday use, making them extremely rare. The no mint mark feature indicates that this coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Unlike coins with a D mint mark or AS mint mark, which are minted in other locations, the Philadelphia Mint coins can be harder to find, especially in pristine condition. So, when it comes to the 1972 Lincoln penny, the no mint mark version from the proof set becomes even more desirable. It's this combination of rarity, condition, and limited mintage that gives it such high value in today's market. The value of a proof coin. When you talk about a coin being worth tens of thousands of dollars, you're most likely talking about a proof coin. These coins are specially struck using a unique process that involves multiple strikes and polished dies, giving them that perfect, mirror-like finish. The quality of these coins far surpasses the standard coins you find in circulation. This is exactly why 1972 Lincoln pennies from the proof set are so valuable. They were made to be exceptionally flawless, and collectors prize these coins for their superior condition. If your 1972 Lincoln penny is from a proof set, it could be worth anywhere between $22,000 and $43,000, depending on the grade and condition of the coin. A well-preserved, high-grade example of this penny can fetch a huge sum at auction or through private sale. The combination of high demand, limited availability, and perfect finish makes it one of the most desirable coins among collectors. Why condition is everything? The value of your 1972 Lincoln penny is highly dependent on its condition. For proof coins, mint state quality is a major factor in determining how much it's worth. To get top dollar for your coin, it should be in pristine condition, no scratches, no tarnishing, and no blemishes. If your coin is graded PR 69 or PR 70, the highest grades, then you could be looking at a price range of $22,000 to $43,000 or more. If you're unsure about the condition of your coin, the best way to find out is to have it professionally graded by a reputable grading service such as PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC. Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. These organizations specialize in assessing and grading coins, and their certifications can help you get the best possible price when selling your coin. The better the grade, the higher the value, and that can translate into serious cash in your pocket. How to identify your 1972 Lincoln penny as a proof coin? Not all 1972 Lincoln pennies are worth thousands of dollars. In fact, only those that were part of the proof set have the potential to reach the value we're talking about. Here's how you can identify if your 1972 penny is a proof coin. 1. Mirror-like finish. Proof coins have a reflective, mirror-like surface that sets them apart from regular coins, which often show wear and discoloration. If your penny shines and reflects light, it's likely a proof coin. 2. Sharp, detailed design. The design on a proof coin is much more defined and crisp than that of a regular coin. The image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse should be clean and well-defined. 3. No signs of wear. A proof coin will show no signs of wear, scratches, or fading. It should look brand new, as though it just came off the press. Point 4. Special packaging. Proof coins were often sold in special packaging, which may include a certificate of authenticity. If your coin has the original packaging, this could increase its value even further. Where to sell your 1972 Lincoln penny? Now that you know how valuable your 1972 Lincoln penny can be, the next question is, where can you sell it? There are several options available for those looking to cash in on their rare coins. Online auctions. eBay is one of the most popular platforms for selling rare and valuable coins. You'll be able to reach collectors from all over the world who may be willing to pay a premium for a high-grade 1972 Lincoln penny. Coin dealers. Reputable coin dealers specialize in rare coins and are always looking to purchase valuable pieces for their inventory. Visit a trusted dealer to get an appraisal and potentially sell your coin. Coin shows. Attending a coin show is another excellent way to sell your coin. You'll meet collectors and dealers who specialize in rare coins, and you may be able to find someone willing to pay top dollar for your 1972 proof penny. Auction houses. If you're dealing with a high-value coin, selling it through an auction house can be a great way to maximize your price. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers are known for selling rare coins for significant amounts of money. Final thoughts. So, what's the bottom line on the 1972 Lincoln penny with no mint mark from the proof set? If it's in excellent condition, pristine, shiny, and with a perfect finish, you could be sitting on a coin worth $22,000 to $43,000. This is the kind of hidden treasure that can change your financial future. Take a look at the coins in your collection, especially those proof pennies from the 1970s. If you have a 1972 Lincoln penny in perfect condition, it might be worth far more than you ever imagined. Whether you decide to sell it on eBay, at a coin show, or through an auction house, you could turn your ordinary penny into a life-changing amount of money. Don't let this opportunity slip by. Check your collection today and see if you're holding on to a rare and valuable treasure that could make you thousands. Top 16. The secret treasure in your coin collection. The 1972 Lincoln penny could be worth $43,000. Did you know that your 1972 Lincoln penny could be worth a mind-blowing $22,000 to $43,000? You're probably thinking that pennies are just a part of everyday life. But let me tell you, this coin could change your financial future. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of rare and valuable coins, focusing on the 1972 Lincoln penny, a coin that is worth far more than just 1 cent. If you're a coin collector or just someone interested in what your change might be worth, this is the hidden gem you need to know about. The 1972 Lincoln penny, especially one that comes from a proof set, is far from ordinary. While most pennies get tossed around, forgotten, or spent at the local store, this specific penny could fetch a jaw-dropping amount of money. Whether you've been collecting coins for years or you just stumbled upon a few pennies, the 1972 Lincoln penny with no mint mark could be a hidden treasure in your collection, potentially worth thousands of dollars. Let's break down exactly why this coin is so valuable and how it could make you a serious profit. What makes the 1972 Lincoln penny so special? So, what makes the 1972 Lincoln penny worth so much? At first glance, it might look like just another coin from the 1970s. But here's the thing. The 1972 Lincoln penny is part of a limited edition proof set, which means it's no ordinary penny. Proof coins are special because they are crafted with extra precision, using specially polished dies to produce a mirror-like finish that stands out from regular circulation coins. These coins were specifically designed for collectors, not for everyday use, making them extremely rare. The no mint mark feature indicates that this coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Unlike coins with a D mint mark or AS mint mark, which are minted in other locations, the Philadelphia Mint coins can be harder to find, especially in pristine condition. So, when it comes to the 1972 Lincoln penny, the no mint mark version from the proof set becomes even more desirable. It's this combination of rarity, condition, and limited mintage that gives it such high value in today's market. The value of a proof coin. When you talk about a coin being worth tens of thousands of dollars, you're most likely talking about a proof coin. These coins are specially struck using a unique process that involves multiple strikes and polished dies, giving them that perfect, mirror-like finish. The quality of these coins far surpasses the standard coins you find in circulation. This is exactly why 1972 Lincoln pennies from the proof set are so valuable. They were made to be exceptionally flawless, and collectors prize these coins for their superior condition. If your 1972 Lincoln penny is from a proof set, it could be worth anywhere between $22,000 and $43,000, depending on the grade and condition of the coin. A well-preserved, high-grade example of this penny can fetch a huge sum at auction or through private sale. The combination of high demand, limited availability, and perfect finish makes it one of the most desirable coins among collectors. Why condition is everything? The value of your 1972 Lincoln penny is highly dependent on its condition. For proof coins, mint state quality is a major factor in determining how much it's worth. To get top dollar for your coin, it should be in pristine condition, no scratches, no tarnishing, and no blemishes. If your coin is graded PR69 or PR70, the highest grades, then you could be looking at a price range of $22,000 to $43,000 or more. If you're unsure about the condition of your coin, the best way to find out is to have it professionally graded by a reputable grading service such as PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC. Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. These organizations specialize in assessing and grading coins, and their certifications can help you get the best possible price when selling your coin. The better the grade, the higher the value, and that can translate into serious cash in your pocket. How to identify your 1972 Lincoln penny as a proof coin? Not all 1972 Lincoln pennies are worth thousands of dollars. In fact, only those that were part of the proof set have the potential to reach the value we're talking about. Here's how you can identify if your 1972 penny is a proof coin. 1. Mirror-like finish. Proof coins have a reflective, mirror-like surface that sets them apart from regular coins, which often show wear and discoloration. If your penny shines and reflects light, it's likely a proof coin. 2. Sharp, detailed design. The design on a proof coin is much more defined and crisp than that of a regular coin. The image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse should be clean and well-defined. 3. No signs of wear. A proof coin will show no signs of wear, scratches, or fading. It should look brand new, as though it just came off the press. 4. Special packaging. Proof coins were often sold in special packaging, which may include a certificate of authenticity. If your coin has the original packaging, this could increase its value even further. Where to sell your 1972 Lincoln penny? Now that you know how valuable your 1972 Lincoln penny can be, the next question is, where can you sell it? There are several options available for those looking to cash in on their rare coins. Online auctions. eBay is one of the most popular platforms for selling rare and valuable coins. You'll be able to reach collectors from all over the world who may be willing to pay a premium for a high-grade 1972 Lincoln penny. Coin dealers. Reputable coin dealers specialize in rare coins and are always looking to purchase valuable pieces for their inventory. Visit a trusted dealer to get an appraisal and potentially sell your coin. Coin shows. Attending a coin show is another excellent way to sell your coin. You'll meet collectors and dealers who specialize in rare coins, and you may be able to find someone willing to pay top dollar for your 1972 proof penny. Auction houses. If you're dealing with a high-value coin, selling it through an auction house can be a great way to maximize your price. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers are known for selling rare coins for significant amounts of money. Final thoughts. So, what's the bottom line on the 1972 Lincoln penny with no mint mark from the proof set? If it's in excellent condition, pristine, shiny, and with a perfect finish, you could be sitting on a coin worth $22,000 to $43,000. This is the kind of hidden treasure that can change your financial future. Take a look at the coins in your collection, especially those proof pennies from the 1970s. If you have a 1972 Lincoln penny in perfect condition, it might be worth far more than you ever imagined. Whether you decide to sell it on eBay, at a coin show, or through an auction house, you could turn your ordinary penny into a life-changing amount of money. Don't let this opportunity slip by. Check your collection today and see if you're holding on to a rare and valuable treasure that could make you thousands. Top 16. The secret treasure in your coin collection. The 1972 Lincoln penny could be worth $43,000. Did you know that your 1972 Lincoln penny could be worth a mind-blowing $22,000 to $43,000? You're probably thinking that pennies are just a part of everyday life. But let me tell you, this coin could change your financial future. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of rare and valuable coins, focusing on the 1972 Lincoln penny, a coin that is worth far more than just 1 cent. If you're a coin collector or just someone interested in what your change might be worth, this is the hidden gem you need to know about. The 1972 Lincoln penny, especially one that comes from a proof set, is far from ordinary. While most pennies get tossed around, forgotten, or spent at the local store, this specific penny could fetch a jaw-dropping amount of money. Whether you've been collecting coins for years or you just stumbled upon a few pennies, the 1972 Lincoln penny with no mint mark could be a hidden treasure in your collection, potentially worth thousands of dollars. Let's break down exactly why this coin is so valuable and how it could make you a serious profit. What makes the 1972 Lincoln penny so special? So, what makes the 1972 Lincoln penny worth so much? At first glance, it might look like just another coin from the 1970s. But here's the thing. The 1972 Lincoln penny is part of a limited edition proof set, which means it's no ordinary penny. Proof coins are special because they are crafted with extra precision, using specially polished dies to produce a mirror-like finish that stands out from regular circulation coins. These coins were specifically designed for collectors, not for everyday use, making them extremely rare. The no mint mark feature indicates that this coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Unlike coins with a D mint mark or AS mint mark, which are minted in other locations, the Philadelphia Mint coins can be harder to find, especially in pristine condition. So, when it comes to the 1972 Lincoln penny, the no mint mark version from the proof set becomes even more desirable. It's this combination of rarity, condition, and limited mintage that gives it such high value in today's market. The value of a proof coin. When you talk about a coin being worth tens of thousands of dollars, you're most likely talking about a proof coin. These coins are specially struck using a unique process that involves multiple strikes and polished dies, giving them that perfect, mirror-like finish. The quality of these coins far surpasses the standard coins you find in circulation. This is exactly why 1972 Lincoln pennies from the proof set are so valuable. They were made to be exceptionally flawless, and collectors prize these coins for their superior condition. If your 1972 Lincoln penny is from a proof set, it could be worth anywhere between $22,000 and $43,000, depending on the grade and condition of the coin. A well-preserved, high-grade example of this penny can fetch a huge sum at auction or through private sale. The combination of high demand, limited availability, and perfect finish makes it one of the most desirable coins among collectors. Why condition is everything? The value of your 1972 Lincoln penny is highly dependent on its condition. For proof coins, mint state quality is a major factor in determining how much it's worth. To get top dollar for your coin, it should be in pristine condition, no scratches, no tarnishing, and no blemishes. If your coin is graded PR 69 or PR 70, the highest grades, then you could be looking at a price range of $22,000 to $43,000 or more. If you're unsure about the condition of your coin, the best way to find out is to have it professionally graded by a reputable grading service such as PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC. Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. These organizations specialize in assessing and grading coins, and their certifications can help you get the best possible price when selling your coin. The better the grade, the higher the value, and that can translate into serious cash in your pocket. How to identify your 1972 Lincoln penny as a proof coin? Not all 1972 Lincoln pennies are worth thousands of dollars. In fact, only those that were part of the proof set have the potential to reach the value we're talking about. Here's how you can identify if your 1972 penny is a proof coin. 1. Mirror-like finish. Proof coins have a reflective, mirror-like surface that sets them apart from regular coins, which often show wear and discoloration. If your penny shines and reflects light, it's likely a proof coin. Point 2. Sharp, detailed design. The design on a proof coin is much more defined and crisp than that of a regular coin. The image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse should be clean and well-defined. Point 3. No signs of wear. A proof coin will show no signs of wear, scratches, or fading. It should look brand new, as though it just came off the press. Point 4. Special packaging. Proof coins were often sold in special packaging, which may include a certificate of authenticity. If your coin has the original packaging, this could increase its value even further. Where to sell your 1972 Lincoln penny? Now that you know how valuable your 1972 Lincoln penny can be, the next question is, where can you sell it? There are several options available for those looking to cash in on their rare coins. Online auctions. eBay is one of the most popular platforms for selling rare and valuable coins. You'll be able to reach collectors from all over the world who may be willing to pay a premium for a high-grade 1972 Lincoln penny. Coin dealers. Reputable coin dealers specialize in rare coins and are always looking to purchase valuable pieces for their inventory. Visit a trusted dealer to get an appraisal and potentially sell your coin. Coin shows. Attending a coin show is another excellent way to sell your coin. You'll meet collectors and dealers who specialize in rare coins, and you may be able to find someone willing to pay top dollar for your 1972 proof penny. Auction houses. If you're dealing with a high-value coin, selling it through an auction house can be a great way to maximize your price. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers are known for selling rare coins for significant amounts of money. Final thoughts. So, what's the bottom line on the 1972 Lincoln penny with no mint mark from the proof set? If it's in excellent condition, pristine, shiny, and with a perfect finish, you could be sitting on a coin worth $22,000 to $43,000. This is the kind of hidden treasure that can change your financial future. Take a look at the coins in your collection, especially those proof pennies from the 1970s. If you have a 1972 Lincoln penny in perfect condition, it might be worth far more than you ever imagined. Whether you decide to sell it on eBay, at a coin show, or through an auction house, you could turn your ordinary penny into a life-changing amount of money. Don't let this opportunity slip by. Check your collection today and see if you're holding on to a rare and valuable treasure that could make you thousands.